Oi! I'm wondering if it's back. Aha! Okay. Yep. I think so. All right, guys. I'm not sure how long this is going to last. It's raining and stuff outside, so maybe that's why my internet is gone wacky and doesn't want to work, because usually we can at least live stream and 2 TVs will run the internet at the same time. So don't ask me what happened. If it dies again, I'll probably just have to pick this up again another time because it is raining. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but sometimes it does. All right, guys. So I'll just wait for most of you to come back. And yeah, I see June, Linda, Teresa, and Teresa. So I should be good. Some of you guys are here. The rest of you will have to find that I'm back on. So yeah, where was I? I don't even remember what I was talking about before. I didn't realize that the internet wasn't working. I'm going to try to get what I can done in a quick hurry. So now we're just going to chit chat. Hi, Lacey. Welcome back. I'll just catch what comments I can while I'm paying attention to the sewing. That way I can get more done. And my screen keeps popping up with stuff. I just don't want the internet to go out and then not get it all done. So I'm going to at least sort of rush, I guess, in a not rushing kind of way. All right. I see you back there too, Lisa. All right. So some of you have made it back. Some of you have not. I did pre-warn you guys that I'm going to leave on the last video before I ended the whole chat and everything. So it took a minute though. It wasn't working at first. Hopefully it is, Teresa. Hopefully it is. Scott's not on the TV, so he could just watch DVDs or whatever for now, or read. See if I can't get what I can done. All right, next row. If you are just joining, I am working on my birthday quilt. So all my birthday blocks are now being put together. I'm showing each row as I finish them. And I have 9 rows to make. I'm on, I don't know, row 5 or something already. And I'm just little by little getting it done. Hopefully my connection stays good. It's weird too, because usually my live streams, I don't really lose connection that often anymore now that I'm on a regular computer, as opposed to when I was on my tablet a long time ago. But like I said, it is raining outside, and sometimes I think weather messes with things. So yeah. And like I was saying these blocks are from everywhere. This one's from Australia. So they are definitely from everywhere, which is really, really awesome. Hi, Sinead. Welcome. I'm putting my blocks together. My birthday blocks. Well, actually, I already put the. Oh, have a great Christmas. Yes, very wonderful Christmas. Lots of family here. Lots of food. So I'm going 8 across by 9 down. I pre-built the sashing onto every single block. It looks so good. Yes, they were yummy. I'm telling you guys, you gotta try that. You have to try it. Make it yourself. See what you think. I don't know what it is, but they are just absolutely amazing. Years ago when I made enchiladas, I just made a corn tortilla with some chicken and some cheese in it, and then I started adding little by little things. I don't know what it is about putting it all in one burrito type thing, making an enchilada, like rolling it like a burrito, but one big huge thing and then throwing it in the oven. So much better. So much better. Better than any fast food or anything you could ever get. All right, next row. Here's so do I, but most Mexican food actually makes my stomach hurt, so I have to beware. So there's that row. Lay this down right here. Get the next one. Got 3 more rows to assemble, and then I can start sewing them together and then take and make a 2-inch sashing for the left side and the top. And the bottom and the right side are already done because it's built onto the block. And then I can add a border if I need it to get any bigger. I don't know how big it's going to be. Honestly. I didn't do the math for that part yet. I got tired of Mexican food. How funny. I like every kind of food, though. I just can't eat every kind of food. That's the sucky part. Because I have such a picky belly. Ready for bed. Gotta work in the morning. Okay, Suneda. Well, I'll see you next time I'm on. And I'll post finished pictures in the group of this when I get it together, at least the top. I got to build the back as soon as I know how big the top is going to be. Because I'm going to be building the leftover blocks into it. I'm also going to just sew these rows together. I'm not even going to bother with pressing anything until after. I'll press the whole thing once it's together. You know, I'm not really picky about that whole pressing thing. It's all going to lay the way it's going to lay, no matter what I do. So there's no point in making my legs feel horrible by getting up and down when I'm trying to heal and get better. Hi, Linda. Hope you're feeling better. Loved your enchilada video. Awesome. Thank you. Is it out? It looks like it's still going. Have to start on my granddaughter's t-shirt quilt. Yeah, those things are a little bit more on the harder side, t-shirt quilts. I need to do one though. I have stuff. No, I don't have enough to do one, but I do need to get one made. I have the starts of t-shirts that I want to put into it. That's a someday project. Someday I will do it. Wish you luck. Well, good luck. Hope it comes out amazing, which it probably will, so it wouldn't really matter. You should do good on it, no matter what. I can see fine. Okay, fine. So far, it sucks. In 2015, college in 2015. I'm a little late. Make sure you see. Use the right stabilizer. Yes, definitely, Sinead. Make sure you get that right stabilizer. Awesome tip, Teresa. Plucking my hair out. My hair is in everything. But it could be your guys' hair too. Who knows? We all lose our hair when quilting. I lose it while piecing and I lose it while quilting on the long arm. It's the weirdest thing. I'll look down and it'll be free and clear while I'm quilting, and all of a sudden one of my pieces of hair is there. I'm like, what? How'd that happen? Out of bobbin. Thank you, Teresa, for the reminder. Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. I wouldn't have ran out of bobbin if I wasn't sewing something earlier. I'm trying to catch up on stuff. Oh, and Anna, if you come on, this little threader thing that you sent me works amazing. So much easier to thread this machine with this little threader thing. So when you're on, thank you for all your gifts, because, yeah. I didn't actually have one of those threader things. It's so weird that I didn't have anything like that. But now I do, and let's hope it doesn't get lost. All right, this row is now finished. And the cool part is this is my mom's block right there. When my mom made it during a live feed. So if you guys remember watching that, part of the birthday block series, my mom made one while on live stream when she was here visiting. All right, 2 more rows to put together. I have a feeling that this is going to be a queen size quilt when I'm finished. Oh my goodness, come. It comes with a threader. I don't know how to use it. I've attempted it a bazillion times. I watched a tutorial that says how to do this and how to do that. And I go to do it like it says. I lift the needle. I put the needle down. I do all sorts of things to adjust it. No matter what I do, I go to push down on this thing, and it does not put the thread through. I can pull it through, do the whole loop-de-loop thing that you're supposed to do. It does not work for me. I don't know why I can't do it. But it came with a threader. I guess I just am not smart enough to use it. Because I've tried. Let me tell you, I've had this machine for 2 years, and I still can't use it. I used it one time, and that was like, what, 4 weeks ago, and I got so excited, and I haven't been able to since. I don't know why it doesn't work for me. It hates me. It's picky. It says, nope, not allowed to use it. Some don't work with different size needles. Well, I have an 80-14 in here. No, 90-14 in here. Yeah. 90-14 is what I have in. So I don't know. I used other ones. I've changed the needle out to jean needle. Still can't do it with that either. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not catching on. I don't know. That's okay though. I have a little threading hummingbird now. This little itty bitty threading hummingbird. I don't even know if you could tell. Can you tell? It's just a little itty bitty. It's the same color as my skin almost. It's like a purple. It's the cutest little thing. Just can't lose it. I can't use mine on my biking, but the brothers work pretty good. Might try an 80-12. My FAF won't work on a 90. Well, I'll try another time, but if it doesn't work, then I'm not going to try anymore. Because after all these years, I should have been able to use the threader and not have a problem, but I do. So, oh well. I've tried. Yes, Suan? I just see the word that you put my name, so I don't know if you're trying to say something or if it went to tag and didn't. I want all my bells and whistles to work. It probably works. I'm just not the person to work it. I've done it once. And yeah, like I said, it was a couple weeks ago. And I got so excited that I did it and then I couldn't do it again. I tried. Of all the things. Read one time, if you put a piece of white paper against your needle, it will make you see the hole better. I tried it and it works great. Yeah, I see the hole just fine. That's why I can thread it. Plus this threads this way, so some machines, most machines that you guys, if you don't own a Juki, most machines thread from the front. The Juki threads from the side. So I can see the hole just fine, even being on the side. Okay, I see you only have one side of the block with a border. Yeah, it'll be the top and the left side will need the last of the sashing. I built the sashing onto the blocks. I didn't do cornerstones this time, but I didn't want to ruin anything with the black sashing. I wanted all the blocks to set in. I didn't want cornerstones to kind of take that look away, I guess, if that makes any sense. I didn't want something else to pop in. I just wanted it to be the block. So that's why I went ahead and pre-put the black sashing on. Makes it easier. Then all I have to do is add the two on the top and the left side, and then this top will be done. Unless I need a border. Depends on how big this turns out. I might be able to, for a queen size and have good hangover, because that's what it looks like it's going to be. I might have to add like a 4-inch border all the way around. We'll see. And if so, I have a really cool butterfly fabric that I've been saving for something. That would be awesome on here. I had one a few years ago with the same problem. So you just add a border on. So you do the sides first. And then the top. I do all the sides, one side of every block. And then I add the bottom to the new length, which this turned out to be 11 inches. So from the end of the block over. So the sashing is pre-built in. So when I get finished putting all these rows together, what I will need to do is add see how the top is empty? So the top of the whole quilt will be empty, and then the whole left side will be empty. You can see over here on this left side, which would be on your guys' right now. So, all right, one more row to assemble, and then I just sew the rows together. And everything should be mixed up plenty good into this thing, besides the 4 corners of the butterflies that are from Vicky. Other than that, everything is just randomly in here. Hopefully nice and equally distributed. At the beginning, I did change around 2 churn dashes right next to each other. That's it. So if you sent in more than one block, if they end up next to each other, that's good. I tried to prevent that, though. I wanted it to be spread around. Yep, so the side and the top will be just one long piece that I will make. For me, this is easy. This is how I've done sashing for a while. The block that I just sewed on, this one, is also from Australia. Quite a few from out of the country in here. Yes, everybody signed their blocks, and the ones that didn't sign, I signed for them so that I'll remember, because I will never remember whose are whose. The only reason why I know some of them belong to some people is because, like the one my mom made, I know that's my mom. And the ones for Vicky, I will remember because she sent the butterfly blocks and I finished them. And then Duana's I remember because I finished. Lacey's I remember because it's the poo block that glows in the dark. And I don't mean poo like poo, I mean poo like is Winnie the Pooh. Let's see, who else? What else? Teresa's I remember because hers are all purples, all of them. Let's see, who else's do I? That's all I remember. Unless I'm looking at them. I remember Anna's because hers is the only pineapple block, which is in there somewhere. I'm trying to think right now while I'm doing my little memory game in my own mind, which ones were what. If I really think about it, I could probably get some of them right. There's a Hawaiian one in here. I cannot remember the name. I think it's Lisa. Is on it. The one that made that one. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Lisa's the one that sent the one from Hawaii. Yeah. They're kind of scattered. I'll remember sooner or later the more I look at them. Oh, is CJ on here? CJ and I are watching you while we eat. Well, that's why I was not able to message you, Justin and CJ, because I cannot do that all at the same time. CJ is not even here right now. CJ is with his dad, and they are out of town for a couple days. He's helping his dad out. So that's awesome. He's getting some father-son time. All right, last row. And now I can start putting the rows together. So here's these. Those. All right, so I'm going to lay this right here for a second. And I'm going to grab this one from the top. And I'm going to lay it right sides together on top of this one. And start adding them to each one to the top. And again, I'm not pressing anything. I'm just going to line them up. Sew on down. So I'm hooking the black to this and making sure everything is right side together. Twisted down there at the bottom. And the only thing I need to match is my one seam right here between the block and my sashing. Everything else should be good. So I'm just going to grab each one and it should line right up.
Watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While they eat dinner.
Oh.
You come over, I guess. And CJ made dinner tonight.
Oh yeah, what'd they make?
This. Some kind of something.
Oh, it looks good.
Hamburger and something. And vegetables.
At least they got vegetables.
Yes.
It looks good.
Did a good job, Cyrus.
Making me hungry. I'm getting late. I don't know.
Can you turn that on? I'm kind of getting nervous.
Yeah.
I don't want to take my sweatshirt off. Are you catching the comments?
I don't know. I'm turning the fan on. You told me to turn the fan on. I'm turning the fan on.
Scott's in here right now, too, guys. He's in the room.
Yeah, I don't stay long.
Now, if we knew if my daughters were secretly watching, since I know that
they're saying hello, hello everyone. I was in here earlier. I said hello to everyone. And
yeah, but my video died, and now this is a new feed, and there's different people watching, probably.
Okay.
So now I'm just sewing these rows together, guys.
Is Anna on and sent you stuff?
No, I haven't seen her name yet. Cyrus the Spooky Boy potatoes. You made potato what? Is that what is in your food, CJ? Oh, you can't.
He said food.
Scott was in my
He said food.
Video yesterday, helping. Justin was filming. He was the cameraman in some parts because he's taller.
Look at everyone in. Cyrus was helping.
Cyrus
My mom was helping.
Marie was helping. Everybody was helping because I can't do it. I can't do it all. I am not Wonder Woman. You may think I am, but I'm not.
You just. It's okay. All right.
What's the F for? Oh, is it buffering again? It doesn't look like it. I'm not. Neither is my running thing. Sorry for those that are. Just refresh your screen because it could be your internet. CJ, Justin, is it raining there? Because it's been raining here for a while now. A long while. Or is it snowing? CJ, are you seeing any snow? Cheeseburger casserole tonight and broccoli cauliflower on the side. All right, so 2 rows are together. What I'm going to just keep doing is opening this up and adding another, and then I'll show you guys the whole thing once I get them together. Because I got to hook this up right here, bring this down onto my lap, and then the only seams I'm nesting again is, you can't see on the black, but where this hooks to this block, the sashing, That's the seam, and then where this sashing hooks to that block, that's the only thing I have to nest on this whole entire thing. So each one of those seams is it. No extra cornerstones to match or anything like that. Just nesting this one seam. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Diane. Welcome. I'm trying to get these together now. I'm getting pretty far. Just got to get these rows sewn together and hope that I don't lose my video feed again, because that sucks when it happens. Still good. Still good. I'm stopping at every seam so my needle is down, and then each seam, when I'm nesting them, to grab the next. And then I stop the needle, grab the next. And most people would pin. I don't bother. I mean, I do with some projects, but this don't need to. Some of these I have to stretch because remember, some of these blocks were fudged because they weren't completely the right size. So they're just a little bit on the fudged, wonky side, but it seems to be working just fine. Had to reboot. YouTube is having issues. Well, I've had to also. I had issues, so. That's fine. Do you have better luck going live on Facebook? Live on Facebook I can do from any device. Any device that I have Facebook on, I can go live. The cool part about that one is the video feed is way better. The quality, you know, and the only thing is you guys won't get notifications. So those of you that are in the group, you can watch, but you won't get a notification that I'm live. You literally have to be on Facebook at that exact moment to know when I'm on live on Facebook, or just randomly be going on Facebook and then see, you know, going through the group. So I'm building from the bottom up, by the way, guys. This quilt is directional now. All the blocks are facing a specific way, making them directional with the signatures, most of the signatures. There's a couple that didn't make, that I accidentally got sideways because I wasn't paying attention when I was sewing them, but it should be good. Hey, Rachel, welcome. I need to crash earlier, but it seems to be fine. Wait. How do you know the rows are straight? I just know they're straight. I'm not even, I don't bother with the pressing and stuff. You guys can when you do stuff like this, but I've never had a problem. I've never had a problem with severe wonkiness from not pinning and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm in a hurry all the time and it ends up correct. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I've had some bowing and borders before from not pinning, but that's because of the project that had so many pieces prior to the border. It kind of messed it up a little, but I've never really had many problems with wonky. They're pretty straight. The blocks were squared before I put the sashing on, and the sashing was all the same exact size, so everything should be aligned and straight. It should match. Is it not working again? Ay. I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like it is. It keeps kicking off. I'm missing a lot of comments, guys, unfortunately, and I'm sorry. If something you got to say, just put it again in now. Because I'm like, every time I have to refresh my screen on this phone, it starts it all over again. So I can't tell. Can't tell if I'm missing something or not. I don't have to. I'm just
You need help?
finding myself behind. I'm missing things.
Okay, so they're not really talking to you, they're talking amongst themselves.
Oh, Justin.
Good to me, it's working. Hi everyone. Hi.
I keep having to refresh this because
I love when I can finally assemble my tops, says Rachel Ritter. And hi, everybody's just kind of saying hi and stuff, and yeah, talking back and forth. Justin was talking about cooking in the truck. It's hard because he can't clean up. And yeah. Snow today, Justin?
I didn't see,
oh.
Unfortunately. Keep reading for her.
And Diane says it keeps going off and on.
Mine keeps going off and on, but the live stream itself is still live. I think it's just everybody's connection is different, and we have rain right now. Like I said, I don't know how rain affects it or what it does to affect it, but it does, because I've had a lot of problems during...
No, they had no snow in Kingman.
I've had a lot of problems during rain and thunder and lightning storms.
Teresa says it's working okay for her. Yeah. Teresa
Sometimes
Louise. We have more than one Teresa.
Yeah, we have Teresa and Teresa. I don't know where Teresa Louise lives, but I know that the other Teresa is in Kentucky.
It's fine here yet. Kevin Worth, whatever, says it's fine there.
I think her name is Mary. I always forget. Very hard. She made her YouTube name to be the initials of all her grandkids.
Okay. Dan says, I love what you're doing. June says, working fine. I think YouTube is just having server problems tonight, is what Rachel says.
Okay. Well, I'll show you guys what's on the wall in full when I get to that part. Just give me a second to do all this.
Yes, Diane loves what you did to your wall. Yes, it was a big thing. And
I had everybody help me do this behind me so that you can see Tiffany's quilting life.
Yeah.
And my postcards are behind me that people have sent, and a couple cards, because I really haven't gotten many postcards. But
your awards. Oh
my awards are there. Because I get a lot of dust in here, I put the jelly rolls up there that have wrapper around them. Most of the time I buy jelly rolls, they don't have plastic wrap around them, but these ones do, so I put them up there. Just because, you know, I don't want them covered in too much dust. Everything else is on shelves that mostly don't get dust.
Kirsty says the letters are the best.
There's a couple things up there that...
Linda Presh says she's in Michigan and it's working for her.
My gifts, a lot of things are my gifts, like the new thing that I got from Anna, this stash and store thing that a lot of people have that has this rubber stuff and you can put your things in it. I put this behind me so that I can easily grab when I need it. I put pins behind me so I can easily grab when I need them. I put my thing from Michelle, my cutter for chain piecing behind me so I can grab if needed. Some candle things up there, and yeah, I try to decorate it lightly because those floating shelves you actually can't put a lot on. You have to put lightweight on them because they are not very sturdy at all. At all. And I don't want anything to fall on my head, if you know what I mean. But at least it's nice and it's decorated, and I didn't want them next to me right here because then you guys wouldn't see. So Although that was the original planned wall for him.
Krusty does the same with her jelly rolls.
Huh?
But she leaves the wrapping on to stack them.
Well, most of mine don't have the wrapper. Some of the brands that you buy, they don't have. They're just, you can see all the fabrics in it. They're not condensed wrapped into the plastic. If that makes any sense, the wrap. Yeah. Some are and some aren't.
Did you ask everybody if they had a good Christmas?
Yes, I asked, but I'll ask again since there's probably different people on since my earlier video. How was everybody's Christmas?
Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, Justin says bye,
You don't
honey.
have to read. Okay, Justin.
They're going to finish out a movie.
All right, CJ. Bye. Love you. Bye, Justin.
Have fun.
If you already answered to earlier's question, you don't have to answer again.
Linda said good. The Christmas is good. I take it is what she's talking about.
Okay. Next. And see, I don't have to get up this whole entire time. I just lay right here. There's no getting up. I'll press the whole thing.
Merry Christmas, Susan. Oh, Sue Ann, sorry.
Candy.
Well, Merry Christmas to everyone.
No Christmas candy. We buy candy and eat it slowly between, the whole month of December or more because we can't really eat much candy.
Justin made us tons of cookies and my mom made us tons of cookies.
And
so we didn't have to bake any cookies, but
I only make desserts if I have to.
She did all the baking with the enchiladas, which if you didn't watch that video, she posted it last night. It's a good video. She got a little bit of everyone and anybody in it. Laura Miller wants to know, what kind of machine do you use?
A Juki TL 2010Q. That is the machine I use. My other machine is a Brother SQ9285. I had to think about that.
I read it, yeah.
Did I read it right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Teresa Louise wants to know, what size are the blocks?
11-inch now. The original blocks that people sent in were 9.5. That means they finish at 9-inch originally, but then I added the sashing, which made them 11.
Well, Teresa's going to try your enchilada recipe.
Yeah, try away, guys. I'm telling you, it's so good that way. That's the best way I have ever, and I've been doing that for many, many, many years now.
Rachel Ritter says it's the same brother she uses.
Huh?
Rachel Ritter said the brother?
Yeah.
Same one she uses?
I actually don't like that Brother machine. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to using this. I prefer this one. So any applique I do on that, but I don't piece on that thing anymore at all. It's my backup machine. If something was to happen to my Juki, God forbid something happened to my Juki, I take care of it, so it shouldn't ever fall apart.
Linda Price asked, did you eat one or two?
Enchiladas yesterday, I ate 2.
Yep.
Trust me, guys. I'm telling you, the first time you eat them, you'll eat one because you'll seem full. But that feeling in your mouth, that so good taste, you will want another. It's like it makes you want more, and then you eat another. And then later on that evening, you're like, there's leftovers, and you're like, I want another. So you'll eat another. It's so weird how it happens. That's how good they are. You just keep wanting to eat them. And that's how it happened all day yesterday. Yeah. At first, the newbies, the boyfriends and girlfriends of my kids, they weren't expecting that. Then they started eating. And though it was so good, they kept on eating. That's just how it works. I don't know why, but that's just how it works. They're so good that you just keep wanting to eat.
How did you come upon the recipe that Kev wants to know?
That's me just screwing around years and years and years. My kids loved enchiladas over the years, and I just kept throwing new things together and finally settled on what I've shown you guys.
And Sue Ann says the speed of the machines are so awesome.
Yes, I like a fast machine. Very much so like a fast machine.
Teresa wants you to attach the ingredients that are in them so she can go to the store.
Okay, I'll try to do that in the video.
We showed them all in the video, but it's not much. It's just check whatever kind of meat you're doing. And, of course, tortillas.
Mexican-style rice or Spanish rice.
Yeah, the Spanish rice, refried beans, olives, and then the sauce is either green sauce, red sauce, or both.
Both.
We
is
use
the best.
both. Yes, Tiff likes doing them both, and it's very good. Linda says she watched your video. You did awesome.
Probably not the best video because obviously I'm not used to making food videos. I don't do food videos. I tried my best though for you guys.
The Kev one ordered the spike. You talked about spike on your potatoes.
Spike is absolutely most amazing spice ever. Since I was a little girl. It's great on macaroni and cheese. It's great on tuna noodle casserole. It's great on fried potatoes. I mean, you can put it in anything. You can marinate some steak and put the spike in the marinade. Oh, let me tell you, it is absolutely the best spice ever made.
Oh, Teresa still wants a list. Her brain gets overloaded. That's okay, Teresa. I'm sure we can do that.
Okay.
Watch the video again, though.
I'll try to add it into the description of the video later. I'll have Scott try to remind me.
The Kevin one never heard of it before. I never heard of it till I met my wife. I never heard of it till I met Tiff.
My parents used to buy it at Trader Joe's when I was a kid. Then it stopped being sold there. When I moved to Arizona, nowhere sold it. So my dad would buy it in California and ship it to me here in the mail because I never found it. And then I was at Bash's, I think it was Bash's at the time. I was at Bash's one day and I told the lady, I was in the spice house, like, do you guys have spikes? She said, no. I said, how do I find out if I can get, she goes, go up to the manager. I asked the manager, grocery stores have a thing that you can fill out as a suggestion of products to purchase and they'll do it. So Bash's ended up with it. Well, I guess not enough people bought the spike because they didn't know about it or they didn't know it was there. So they stopped carrying it because it is expensive. It's an expensive spice. But let me tell you, it's amazing. And the red cap is the best one. The blue cap is a vegetarian. So if you are a vegetarian, you can get the blue cap. And then, what is the other one? Yellow cap, right?
Yeah.
Yellow cap is very salty.
There's a blue, a red, a yellow, something like that. She likes the red cap.
I like the red cap. And then our store was carrying it, when you...
Smith's used to carry it, then they stopped.
They started carrying it by the bottle at first, and then they ended up remodeling the store, and they put them in those dishes
big tubs that you had to scoop it out of.
Candy and nuts and all that kind of stuff out of.
Yeah,
well, they had a big tub that you could scoop out by the pound, and then they stopped doing that.
That was a pain, because then they had to bring it home and put it into a shaker. And we ordered ours at Walmart. Walmart online. They don't sell it in the Walmart store, but Walmart online had it. They're saying you can find it on Amazon.
Really? Did we look on Amazon for spike? Oh.
No, we just went to Walmart. I found it pretty cheap at Walmart and got it for your birthday. I ordered 6 bottles. I found it cheap by ordering by bulk.
But yeah, I put it every time I make macaroni and cheese. It's my favorite because I have macaroni and cheese a lot. I don't know what it is about that stuff, but it is amazing.
Okay, Rachel Ritter says, probably because the brother is more lightweight. It doesn't feel as indestructible as your Juki. I also have a Bernina, and I can feel the difference. Yeah.
Probably is. It's a cheapy machine from Walmart. We only got it because I needed a machine, like, in a hurry.
Elise is asking, is it just spike or is it gourmet spike? I think it says just spike on it.
Go get the bottle.
I can go get the bottle.
He's gonna go get the bottle.
They're all asking what the ingredients is too. It's kind of like a seasoned salt.
It's like a season. It's not a seasoned salt though. It's like a seasoned salt, but it's not a seasoned salt. It has lots of stuff in it. Lots of stuff. He's gonna get it. He'll read it off to you guys. What's in it? The most amazing spice ever. Well, for me, and I have a very. I guess I have really good taste buds.
Okay, I don't want to get in trouble for promoting anything, so we're not promoting anything.
But we're just
It says Gourmet Magic on the top, but it's just Spike is what it says. The original. She likes the original. That's the red lid. And the ingredients are, of course, salt. And soy protein, and soy granules, then onion, then yeast, then garlic, then orange powder, then dill, then kelp, horseradish, mustard, flour, orange and lemon peel, celery granules, sweet green and red bell peppers, parsley, celery root powder, white pepper, turmeric, rose hips. There's a whole bunch. There's onion powder, more parsley, mushroom powder, spinach powder, cayenne pepper. There's like 20 things on here. I'm not going to read them all. It's going to take forever, but there's a lot.
Okay, maybe I got those two mixed. I just saw she wrote blue cap is salt free.
Oh.
And I probably got it mixed up. The other one is the yellow cap is probably the vegetarian one or whatever.
Gourmet is the new flavor. Okay. Krusty says gourmet is a new flavor, and blue cap is salt free.
Just know that I love that.
Yeah, there's a lot of ingredients. We counted them one time. It's a lot of stuff. It's good. She likes it. To me, it tastes like seasoned salt, so I'm not a big.
He doesn't know.
I like
difference.
pepper. I'm a pepper.
He doesn't have a flavor palette like the rest of us guys.
I eat everything. I was in the military.
Eat anything. He can eat food off of a floor in the bathroom, and he would never know the difference.
I was in the military. I can eat it. He was in the military. If I'm hungry, I can eat it. You don't get picky.
That's how they are in the military. They can eat whatever is thrown at them.
Oh, yellow is gluten free.
Okay,
I knew there was a yellow, blue, and
different
red.
Things. All right, almost done. There's 2 more to attach, and then I can add a side and a top for now. And then what I'll do is I gotta press it before I do that. But
yeah, Vicky says Amazon. It's $20 a bottle.
What?
That's why we got it at the Walmart online. I got it real cheap. I bought 6 bottles at once, and I got it real cheap. I got it less than $2 a bottle. Yeah, now they're seeing it from $5 to $20. All the red cap and 3 ounces. Yeah, I got a 3-ounce bottle. Like I said, I don't know where all you guys. I found it at Walmart online. Unless they stopped selling it after I bought it, but I got 6 of them, and I don't think I spent $12 total. I got them for a little less than $2 a bottle. Yeah, they should show you pictures of the ingredients when you go to buy it. Walmart did. I'm sure Amazon or eBay or wherever all.
Just know I use that stuff to season everything. I season my pork chops. I season everything. The best spice in the world.
Oh, they sell a 5-pound container? Well, good Lord.
We used to buy it by the pound bag. We just wouldn't know where to put a container.
Yeah.
We don't keep very many spices.
When Smith sold it by the big tub thing and you had to scoop it out, we would buy a pound or a half a pound, and I forget how much we paid. But then we'd have to come home and try and dump it in the bottles, and then we'd have to keep the bags stored, and it became a pain. Okay, here we go. Ask Tiff how wide her sashing is. How wide?
It's 2 inches. So it makes it 1.5 inches when it's put in. But it's cut at 2 inches.
Yeah. We got to get back to sewing here. We're talking about everything and anything else.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Goodness, this spike ought to make us like promoters here. We got everybody wanting the spike bottle.
I'm telling you, let's call them up.
Yeah.
Tell them my YouTube channel. I promote Spike. They should give me Spike for life. That using mason jars are good for storing bulk spices and powder mixes. We don't even buy those. We're cheap. If we can't find it at a yard sale, garage sale, or any of that kind of stuff, then we don't need it.
What?
Containers to store things.
Oh.
Like everything we own, besides my pots and pans that we bought, everything else is like dollar store stuff that you can buy to mix spoons and stuff. We don't buy anything. All of our storage containers were given to us.
How big's your quilt going to be?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure. We'll know as soon as
Linda Turner's asking. Linda will know when she's done, I guess.
We'll know as soon as I get to the. I'm gonna add the sashing before I tell you guys a full-on measurement, though, because I need to add the left side and the top. But this is the last row right now that I'm sewing on, and then we'll. Can you take all that stuff off the ironing board so that I can press this? And then
Yeah, and then just put it underneath, or what do you want?
I'll tell you in a few seconds. Yeah, just throw it underneath when to plug the iron in.
Yes, I'll plug it in. I'll help you.
Because I got to press it before adding the top and side sash.
I'm gonna go and sit down out there and eat something.
Okay.
I'm big hungry. I don't like eating this thing tonight. Y'all are gonna make me fat.
I can't see if there's comments. So.
They're talking to each other still about jars and stuff. Alexa has something popped up on here. I don't know how to get rid of it. Oh, it went away on its own. Yeah, they're talking about using vacuum sealer and jars, mason jars and stuff like that.
We tried the sealer thing to seal packages and stuff, and what is it called? Like something, whatever. We tried a sealing thing. It didn't ever work. It was crappy. I don't know. We just, whatever. There's usually never anything to seal, though, like leftovers and stuff. He eats them all.
Krusty says her husband will eat anything, too.
Yeah. Some people are like that. Just eat whatever. Scott's one of them.
Oh, yes. All of our neighbors know it, too. All of our neighbors give us all their leftovers. Nothing goes to waste in our neighborhood. I eat it all.
And if we don't eat it, the bunny rabbits will. Because we throw over like lettuce and stuff from salads that are going to start going bad or whatever.
That's only once it's bad. Everything else I eat. Did she put spike in both her dishes yesterday? No, just the potatoes.
No, I put the spike in the chicken.
Oh, that's right. She put it in the chicken.
Shredded it.
Yeah.
I poured it in before.
Yeah, you have to watch the video. Yeah, she did put it in the chicken when she was shredding. That's right. So yes, she did put it in both.
I'm telling you, you can use that stuff on anything. Well, except for baking. I don't think you could put it in a cake. That would probably taste weird.
What fabric stores do you have here, honey, in Havasu?
In Havasu, we have Walmart.
That's the main one we use.
And we have Fabrics Unlimited, and we have Copper Canyon Quilting. Other than that's it. There's a Havasu. Oh my God, what is it called? There's a lady that sells out of her garage. It's a fabric store in her garage. She's only open on Saturdays. It's Havasu something. I've actually never been to it, but it's mainly for purchasing online. But she does open the garage to sell on weekends. And it's only for like 2 hours or something.
Oh, no, I'm not in the military no more. No, I'm here watching little girls 6 days a week.
Well, he was a Marine.
Teresa, watch.
All the rows are on. Plug the iron in, please.
I did.
Oh, good.
I did. I'm on.
We're going to turn the camera so that you can see the quilt on the wall while I press. And you guys can ooh and ah about the quilt on the wall while I press.
So you want me to put it towards the wall then?
In a second. Yeah.
Oh, are you going to turn it? Did you want to do it?
No, it's fine. I'll get it. As soon as I pass in front of it.
Okay, so you turn it?
Yeah, I'll turn it.
I'm going up there. I love you.
All right, guys. Here we go.
I'll Vanna White it.
He's going to Vanna White it. And I know I have a lot of junk in the way because my little desk is in the way right now.
Well, we had to move the little desk in order to put this. So.
My chair is in my
way. Do you want me to move the chair?
No, it's fine. I'm
okay.
good.
Okay.
So you guys could stare at that for a minute. I'm just pressing real quick. And then I'll turn the camera in 2 seconds because I can't even see comments. I don't have my phone over here with me. I'm just going to press these rows, and the quilt is bigger than the ironing board. So definitely is good size. All right, give me 2 seconds and I'll come over and turn that. Ugh. So I guess you guys can ooh and ah real quick. All right. Have you had enough of looking at the quilt? I can't see, so I'm grabbing my phone. So every block, let me explain this to you guys. Every single block is quilted differently. I will post pictures in the group, if those of you who are in the group, and if you are not, the group is in the description below in all of my videos. It says Facebook Community Quilting Group. Join that so that you guys can see still shots of everything that I do. But every single individual one of these are all different, the quilting in them. And then the ends are the same. The triangles are the same. And then there is cross hatching all around the whole outer border. And then this first inner border has like a big paisley that it is actually directional. I started at the top, went around, went down, and when I got to the bottom, went across the bottom, and then had to roll the frame back the opposite way to go up this side, if that makes any sense. Some of you who have long arms probably know. So it's a directional border all the way around. And again, every single little diamond is different. Every single big diamond is different. None of them are the same. They're all, well, I mean, they're kind of the same, but they're not. So, and I don't think I can get very close to it for you guys to see. But that's it. I'll post finished pictures though. I took pictures of a lot of the blocks. So, yeah. All right. So I'm gonna press this real quick now. I'm gonna just move that over. I'll just put it right here so I can see. The advantages of a big, huge ironing board.
Need help? Do you want me to hold the iron? Honey.
Oh, if you want to.
I can help you.
Oh, something got all over it again.
I see. Should we be using a different one so we don't get it on the stuff?
No, it's fine.
Oh, it's not coming off, I guess.
I gotta be careful. Betty's block has buttons on the eyes.
Yeah.
And they almost went right over them.
It's her night owl block. That's an awesome one, Betty.
I don't know if she's on here.
How long have you had your long arm?
A year this year. As of November, I've had it a year. The end of November.
Since the last one, I don't know. When did you do that as the one before that from Linda Moran? I'm not sure.
When did I do what?
I don't know what you're talking about either. I wasn't in here.
The quilt? Probably the quilt. That quilt that I just showed you guys, I've been working on since I first started my episode. I started it, and then I went into an MS attack. And I didn't think it was going to be bad, so I started working on it here and there when I could, away from the kids, you know, because I can't do it when the kids are up. And then I just started getting worse and worse, and then stopped going outside. It sat on the frame for 6 weeks. It was out there for 6 full weeks because I have a start date and then my end date. It has 487,000 stitches in it. It's only a queen size. So that's a lot of stitches for a queen.
Yes, I saw the glow in the dark one. I saw them all. We were looking at them many times. We even pointed them out to the girls.
Yeah, they were hanging on the wall for quite some time.
Yeah. Yeah, we liked them all. They liked the Winnie the Pooh one. Yes. They liked all the different designs. Triana really went crazy over them. There's butterfly ones. There's one with dogs with cats on and whatnot. But yes, we like the glow in the dark one. We like them all.
Okay.
They're back to talking about Spike. Teresa ordered some Spike.
Oh.
Teresa says this has been a very bad episode for you.
Why?
Not that I think she means your MS episode.
Oh, yes.
I
didn't end up in the wheelchair, but I did have had so many problems. So many problems. And the stress from all the problems is not helping it. But I'm on medicine now. I feel just a little bit better. I'm at least up doing things. Because for the first couple weeks, I was in bed more the whole entire time. But now I've been in here doing little things, purses. And
last week, she had a zillion doctor's appointments. She had 4, one every day pretty much. So that's over. And then Christmas and all the cooking. So now that's over. So hopefully she can rest a little bit. Yes, we have 4 grown kids, and then we do a daycare, so we have little ones running around. We only have one of our children left in the house. Suzanne was asking that.
oh, yeah. I have a 20-year-old girl, a 19-year-old boy, a 17-year-old girl, and a 14-year-old boy. Only the 14-year-old boy is the last one left at home. We take care of what I call my nieces. So when you guys see them on the videos, those little girls, those are pretty much my adopted and mine and Scott's adopted nieces. So we've been taking care of them since they were itty bitty newborns.
Yep.
And
the 2-year-old we had since she was 2 weeks, and the 4-year-old we had since she was
3 months.
About 3 months, maybe a little more.
No, she was 3 months. Remember we opened the book.
Okay, somewhere in around there. Yeah.
So yeah, there's.
Well, that's how we pay the bills, Suzanne.
I was a big daycare for 20 years.
Yes, we used to do a lot more kids.
I stopped being a big daycare because I just can't do it anymore. So
it does get hectic.
Scott didn't like having 10 kids plus my 4 in the house, you know.
Well, that was when I first met you. That was crazy.
He didn't know how I did it.
There would be 10,
everyone
12
in
kids.
my life didn't know how I did it.
I'd come home from work and there'd be 10, 12 kids in the house. It was insane. I'd go up on the roof and hang out on the roof. That's a true story. I used to go up